Hey everyone, and welcome to this video. Today, as you can see, we're looking at the Foster's house from a bird's eye view on the main floor, and it is obviously unfurnished and unfinished at the moment. But that is going to change because right now is when we are going to start decorating it and putting in the interior. So, I don't know where we're going to start exactly, but let's just get started. I think we'll start in the living room, which I now realize I did make a bit of a mistake in the living room. I'd like to say the fireplace is there, and the window was there. And upstairs in the parents' room, there was a window right here too, that I noticed when I was looking through pictures. So, now that I've corrected that, and another thing I'd like to change is on these front pieces, it had almost like paneling. Now, I'm wondering if I have the right style of paneling for it. But if I don't, I'm going to just leave it the way it is. Because it looks decent the way it is. Do we have anything in siding? That might actually kind of work. Yeah, I can work with that. That's kind of like it right there. So obviously out back, there is some sort of patio on the show, but I think I'm going to leave that out because this is pretty sizable of a house already. So it is, this is a 20 by 40 lot, I think it is. No, this is a 30 by 40 lot, so it's going to require at least a 20 by 40, I think. So it's a fairly sizable house already, so I don't really want to make it too big so it won't at least fit on your lots. Now, let's just get right into it now. So I have some pictures saved of the interior. Give me a moment. We will get them pulled up right now. I guess the first one I have a picture of is the living room. So we're going to start in the living room. Which has, this house is all wood grain on the interior. And I like to say that was right there roughly because, yeah, that's where I'm going to go with. And I'm going to go with these doors throughout the house. And, well, just because they fit the style very well. And I think that was not a wall, that was just two pillars, so I'm going to take that out and I'm going to replace that with why can't I place it where I want it? What? I don't love using cheats, but this is really not cooperating with me at all. I don't know why it's trying to place like that. I guess we'll run with it there, and then we'll find some sort of solid rail for the sides. fill it in. Now can I change the color? I can't unless I make it that color from the start. So that one I don't really love for the interior, but this one here, I'm feeling that one a lot more. And we'll run with that. That, I think, looks pretty good there. And that is the dining room there. Now, I believe the dining room also had a couple windows over here. So we are going to grab a couple more windows. And there we go. We have a couple more windows in the dining room now. There's actually a lot more windows in this house than I actually thought there was. So bear with me. We will get them done. And let's get some lighting up in this place because it's really dark right now and it's hard to see what I'm doing. And of course I'm going to go with my favorite light fixture. In my favorite color. For this light fixture at least. And there we go. We have some light on the situation on the main floor. And we have some light on the situation upstairs now. Perfect. So we're all good for lighting for now at least to see what we're doing. And in the living room, I would like to start by... We're going to start all the walls bursting. Get all the walls on the main floor painted. And by the looks of it, we have a greenish paint with paneling. So let's see what we have for a greenish paint. That works. That works pretty good. I can work with that one. In the fireplace, I don't really have one that matches that, but what I do have for a fireplace that belongs in the style, which I already put in, is that one. So we're just going to leave that one in. And for the kitchen, I like to build the kitchens first. Now I think these two walls are white tile. So tile. There you are. Pretty sure that's how it is. And then the rest of the walls were I think sort of a creamy color with a wood. So we're going to go with a painted wall surface with a crown. I think I can work with that. I don't have that many expansion packs. I'm doing the best I can to sort of match it. And was the dining room the same? No, the dining room now has paneling again. So I'm going to terminate that here and start the paneling back up through this area. So it had a blue-ish wall in there, so... Not quite dark enough. But I think we'll have to work with it because it's kind of... The colors in Sims 4 are not as good as other Sims games. I used to play Sims 2 and the colors in Sims 2 were just hugely better. At least I thought they were. I thought they were always hugely better. And just to keep some coherency, I'm going to carry this upstairs. And I'm going to turn this into a half wall right now. Medium half wall. In place. Here we go. And that topper is all good. I think... Whoa, didn't want to do that. Why is that doing that? I don't get it. Okay, so we're going to pick a railing now. I think we're just going to go with Mega Railing, the base game. Nice railing that works. And it does the job, I guess, so we're going to go roll with that. And this house has hardwood floors throughout the whole thing, I believe, except this area and the bathrooms. So let's go with... Yeah, that looks pretty good. Actually, does the kitchen even have hardwood? Yeah, the kitchen even has hardwood in this house. Never mind. So this whole main floor is hardwood. Every bedroom was hardwood. So, very consistent flooring throughout the house, which I really like. And now we are going to build the kitchen because kitchens are my favorite part to build. So, now the kitchen. I'm really feeling this style cabinet, but I don't know. Oh, I do have a green with a white countertop. Perfect. Now let's arrange these. Move objects, I love you, but you can be a pain sometimes because of how you make things change. I can now interrupt things. So then I believe there was one there. Corner cabinet there. The fridge was over here. I honestly don't know what color the fridge was, though. Sorry if I get that wrong. And then there's cabinetry along here. Then there's a table in the middle, which I think I'm going to make that. It's more of like a rustic table, but I don't really have any of that option right now. I don't have a big stove either, so I'm going to do this. And I'm going to put this old style stove, which I figure fits it the best. It's not perfect, but there's something wrong there. And the sink, what was in front of the window? Yes. And it's an apron sink. I do not have the option of an apron sink, but I'm going to get a white sink at the very least. So then there's shelves up on the wall. Now I don't think I have shelves, so I'm going to run with cabinets. There was one over here too that was a shelf as well, but I don't know how to do shelves yet. I don't know if I even have shelves. So, miscellaneous decorations. Let's see what I have. Do I have there? Hanging pan tray thing. I guess a smoke detector would be good. I don't think I have that, but what I can do is put in one of these, which sort of looks like their tool hanger rack. It's quite similar looking. Now it doesn't make sense that there's no chimney for this wood stove. I don't understand that myself, but okay. There's no chimney for the wood stove. And we'll go to dining room, which I think there's a table I can use. Yes, that one right there will be perfect. I want stools. And what style stools did they have? Because they had stools. They have kind of like, I'd like to say this style. It looks like, no, they had different styles. They had a chair style like this, which will go with a brown. And then the rest of them were pretty much like this, which we'll go with this here. So this was their table they always ate dinner at. And then they had one random chair that was a chair instead, so I put in a random chair. And then when you came over here, you had sort of like a reading nook, pretty much, that was beside the dining room. So we're going to work on that now. In seating arrangement over here, I'm really feeling like in The Sims 2, you could make a sectional, which I wish you could do in Sims 4, but you can't. It's a white with a pattern, so white with a bluish, or no, white with a brownish pattern. That's about as close as I'm going to get to it, I think. And that sort of is like that area there. Now you may have a different one in your game. Feel free to change it if you have a better pack for it. But I don't have a better pack right now for that, so I'm just working with what I got in my current packs. And then there was, of course, that right there, which I I don't think there were seats on the other side of that, but there was a little table right over here. So I'm going to go to living room, grab a coffee table. I'm not feeling that one. You know, we'll go with that one. I mean, theirs is round, but as you can see, I don't really have much for round in this game with current packs I have. And when you come into the dining room, let's see that room. So there's a buffet right there, which I'm going to go into office to get a bookcase for it to substitute because I don't have a buffet. I don't think. Or do I? Miscellaneous decorations. Let's see. That one goes. This one stays. And then we go back over to here in dining room. We grab a dining room table, which they had a covered table. And that was sort of like a... It had a pattern on it. I'd like to say it was like that. So we'll roll with that. And this had real chairs, and they were simple chairs. But I don't think I even have them available to me on this one. But I do have this, which is relatively similar. So there's the dining room now there. And into the living room we go. And there was a table here, I forget. Was that a sideboard table? Was that a sideboard table? There's a chair over here. But it was more of a living room, not a bathroom. More of a living room style chair. I think it was something like this kind of thing. And we'll leave that there. That's sort of where it was. And then they had a little table there, and we'll just call that an end table. That can be not that. Design tool. Let's make that darker, because everything in this house seemed to be darker wood. So I'm trying to follow the dark tones as much as I can. And there's a little table here. If I can find a little table. Go. That little table will work, I guess. I don't have room for both things there in this layout. But I don't remember what was there. I guess I'm going to leave that out, because I don't remember what was there. Now we had couches in here. And the living room had a brown leather couch, I believe it was. Yes, a brown leather couch. So I'm going to roll with... this tufted brown leather couch. Really fits the bill. It looks very similar to their couch, how it was. And then they have a coffee table, and an area rug. The area rug was a floral area rug. We had a square coffee table, sort of like this, but it was darker. What do I have? I think I'll work with that. And the area rug was sort of a floral one. I think I can work with that. I'll just... brown? Size it. There we go. We'll size it down a bit. And then they had two chairs on the other side. And they were like a not very nice color, actually. But we'll try to find something that matches it. They weren't exactly the same. They were kind of like that color. So that's sort of the gist of that layout. And there's a couple end tables, which we'll throw in. I don't know where their TV was, but it was somewhere. So they had a couple end tables there, and they had a piano right there. So I'm going to look in piano. That is in office. But do they have a regular piano here? They just have a baby grand. They do just have a baby grand, so I'm going to have to put a baby grand in place of a regular piano in this. And if I remember correctly, their TV was over here. So we're going to go back to here. And we're going to put a little end table, because they just had a little TV too. It wasn't anything big. So we'll put the TV there, which I don't know why they put the TV there. I guess they weren't a TV family in the show. But here we go. The main floor is pretty well furnished now. And the upstairs, well, I don't know what I'm going to do here yet. I'm pretty sure it was a clawfoot tub in this bathroom. But we're going to look and see what I can find. First we need doors, I guess. Doors would be good. So this bedroom door would have been right there. That would have been there. That one would have been there. That one was there. And that one would have to have been there. Now, the master ensuite door was over there, though. Kind of a strange layout. I would have thought to put it there, but I guess not. And then this one here led into there. And this one led in from here, so it was actually a Jack and Jill bathroom, but I don't know how I'm going to make this work. I'll try to make it work. If I have to kill off one of the connections to the rooms, I'm going to have to kill off a connection to the rooms. But I think I'm going to skip out on decorating the bedrooms because, well, the family dynamic of this show is a little different than The Sims. So you might not have as much of a demographic as them, so I'm going to let you decorate to your needs on this. And I think, yeah, that'll work. And just for some coherency, we'll make both bathrooms the same. And you know what? We're killing these off because I need the space for all the bathroom items. Now I believe the toilet was there. The vanity was just one of these, so I'm gonna run it with one of these. The mirror was actually just a little medicine cabinet, so let's just put a medicine cabinet in. And I believe it had just a clawfoot tub with a shower, so I guess I can put one of these doors back in, and I guess I can actually put the other one back in too. So they're very, I guess I can make that work. Now the floor tile was, again, I think just plain white tile. This is a very classic house as far as bathrooms go. And I have no clue what the bathroom was laid out like in this room, so I think I'm going to just throw it together. We'll put that there. Put that there. Oh, the layout's right here, actually. I can see it. The sink was there. I think the shower went over here. And I think there was a tub over here. So I'll shift this over. And I'll put a nice clawfoot tub right there. So, there is something here in the game, but obviously staircase takes up that, in the show, but obviously the staircase takes up that space on me there, so I can't do that. But there is a couple little things around the hallway. I guess I'll try to get some stuff in the hallway. I don't know exactly what they were. I've watched the show, but it's been a really long time. Throw that there. Now there's something over here, but I can't put anything there. There's something between these two doors, so I think I'll shift that over and I will put a console table there, and we will make it darker along with that. And I think that's how I'm going to leave it. Should we just do it? At least do a deck on the back? I think we should at least do a deck. Because it'd be nice to have somewhere to walk off onto your patio. In our railings, we will follow this. Not that. I wanted that. Okay. Oop, too far. Too far again. There we go. I believe this was a wood deck in the back, as far as I know, so I'm going to throw a wood deck in here. And we're going to throw a staircase onto it. And I believe it was a nice wide staircase too. So we'll throw that on. And you know what? I think that's about as foster home as I can get. Because I couldn't really, for some reason I was having a hard time finding pictures of these 4 bedrooms. Note that you'd use them the same anyways, so I figure you might want to decorate it, but I guess I should put a mirror in that bathroom. Which this mirror was a little more grandiose, grand feeling. So we'll pick a nicer mirror for there. And then I forgot toilet paper holders, so we'll go and add some toilet paper holders in these rooms. And did I do the main floor bathroom? No, I didn't. This one I'm just going to throw together. It's a half bath. You never saw it in the show, really, I don't think. So it's kind of hard to know what it was. Let's just follow that white tile look that the rest of the house, assuming this had the white tile look too, which it very well could have. And it probably would have had a pedestal sink. These old days houses were really minimalistic like that. They'd have basically what you needed, and that's what you got. What you needed. So, little mirror medicine cabinet. Okay, let me pick it. Thank you. Little sink. And then accessories. We'll get our toilet paper holder. And I think we are done. I think that is as fostery as I can get. And, well, I think it came out alright. Now, obviously, I couldn't get every detail. I don't remember every detail about the house. There was some sort of trellis over this back porch, but I don't know. I can't confirm. I don't remember. And there was a garage over here, I think. But, this house is already pretty big, and I don't want to make it so you have to have a massive, massive lot to fit it on. So, anyways, guys, this is where I'm going to conclude this video, and that is the build of the Foster's house. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please hit that like button, as well as subscribe for more builds like this. I actually really liked doing this one because it was a challenge. This upstairs layout was definitely tougher to do than a lot of layouts I've done, and despite following a layout, it still posed a bit of a challenge. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.